quarter. Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to another night of high school action here on the Warrenton Sports Network. I'm Keith Brown, joined by Casey Dildine, and tonight we've got a conference clash with plenty on the line as the hometown Warrenton Warriors take on the St. Charles Pirates in girls varsity volleyball. Both teams are looking to climb out of early season ruts. Warrenton comes in at 0-3 in conference play, still searching for that breakthrough win, while St. Charles sits at 1-3 in the conference and hoping to build some momentum. It's a matchup of two squads hungry to flip the script, and tonight could be the turning point. Historically, the Pirates have had the upper hand, leading the all-time series 17-12 and riding a three-match win streak against the Warriors. But rivalries have a way of rewriting expectations, and Warrenton will look to snap that streak tonight and defend their home court with pride. So whether you're in the stands or tuning in from home, get ready for a battle of grit, heart, and high-stakes volleyball. First serve is about 5 minutes away, and it's all coming to you live right here on the Warrenton Sports Network. Champions aren't just made on the playing field or court. At the Missouri Bank, we bring that same spirit to your finances. Since 1939, the Missouri Bank has been the hometown MVP, serving Warren County and beyond with cutting-edge banking and an old-school integrity. Our mission, to deliver honest service, loyal support, and a rock-solid defense of your financial future. Whether you're chasing business goals or saving for your next big win, we're here to help you score. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. So as we look at some of the top players tonight for Warrenton, players to keep an eye on, the leader in kills right now is a tie between Kaylin Hankey and Macy Miller. They both have 22. The assist leader for the Warriors is Lila Bartley. She has 39 on the season. Meredith Donovan leads the team in digs with 61. As far as blocking goes, the leaders are Emma Klaus and Grace Rudiger. And the top server is Lila Bartley. She has 7 aces and a serving percentage of 93%. Looking ahead, the Pirates will play Thursday at Troy, and the Warrenton Warriors will play Thursday at Francis Howell North.
Thank you and welcome to tonight's match between the Warrenton Warriors and St. Charles High School Pirates. Starting for the Pirates. Hitter, Rosie Kugley. Jaylee Dutchman. Renata Restrepo. Violet Lewis. Presley Villagine. Bryn Gettenmacher. And Lily Bach. For the Warrenton Warriors, center, Lila Bartley. Outside hitter, Kaylin Hanky. Middle hitter, Zoe Duncan. Middle hitter, House. Outside hitter, Macy Miller. Outside hitter, Grace Rudiger. And libero, Meredith Donovan. Good luck to both teams.
All right, we're moments away from first serve here at Warrenton High School. GAC North battle between the Pirates from St. Charles and your hometown Warrenton Warriors. Warrenton Warriors are coached by Kayla Nelson, and the Pirates are coached by Sadie Koschuk. Yesterday, the Warriors played the Troy Trojans and battled them close. They lost 3 straight, but the first game, Troy jumped out to an early lead, never looked back, and in the second and third games, the Warrenton Warriors battled throughout, and those games were all close. So serving first will be Warrenton. Senior Lila Bartley is going to serve first for the Big Red. And we're underway. St. Charles goes outside, dug by Donovan. Bartley passes outside to Hankey, dug by the Pirates. They go back row to Renata. Outside to Rudiger. She goes back corner. Good shot, but Pirates are able to get it. And then they hit it long. First point goes to the Warriors. Pirates go outside. Dug by the Warriors. Pirates go middle this time. Donovan digs that. Go middle to Klaus, and she buries the spike. Back right corner.
Nice start for her, putting that one down.
Yes, sir. Picking up right where she left off last night. Bartley to serve. Pirates have a tough time handling it. Dig it out of the net. And not going to get it over. Bartley's got the Warriors on a roll here, serving well in this first game. Pirates try to find the donut. Rudiger sets to Klaus. Dug by Bott. They go outside. Miller with a dig for the Warriors. They go outside to Hankey. Blocked. Warriors recover. They try to find the hole. Pirates cover it. Rudiger goes middle to Klaus. Off the block. Pirates go to Kugeli. Dogged by Bartley. Outside to Hankey, and tries an off-speed hit. Doesn't go over. Side out for the Pirates. Into the game for the Pirates, Grace Basler. Serving for the Pirates is going to be Rosie Kugeli, senior. Lower digs. Bartley passes outside to Hankey. Klaus blocks or gets it back over. Pirates go outside.
Out. It's a little long.
Basler's spike attempt sails long. Point for the Warriors, and Hankey's going to serve now. Her jump serve gets over. Pirates have trouble. Free ball for the Warriors. Bartley's going to go middle to Klaus. She's blocked, dug by Donovan. Bartley sets it up for Rudiger. Pirates recover on that one. They go outside and Pirates get called for a lift. Warrenton has their largest lead so far, 5-1, early in game one. Hankey sends it over. They go outside to Basler. And she hits it off the block and gets the point for the Pirates. Presley Philogin checks in for St. Charles. Serving for the Pirates, Violet Lewis. Bartley goes middle to Rudiger. She goes back corner, covered by the Pirates. They go outside to Basler. Off-speed hit, dug by the Warriors. Miller. Rudiger tries a kill shot and sends it just a little bit long. 5-3 now. Warriors lead. So she just kind of mistimed the jump there, Coach.
Yep, just a little off on that one.
Yep.
I think she's on her way down before she started hitting it.
Miller with a dig. Rudiger sets to Klaus. Tiptoes the line and gets the point. Hankey checks in. I'm sorry, Maya Bays checks in, and so does Zoe Duncan. Bays to serve for the Warriors.
Sir.
She sends it over, dug by the Pirates. They go outside to Basler again. She hits it down the line.
Out.
But it's out. She tried to avoid the double block by the Warriors, but hit it down the line, but sailed out of bounds. 7-3 Warriors lead. Bay sends a floater and doesn't get over the net that time. Checking in for St. Charles is going to be Malia Jones. Bryn Jennebacher serves for St. Charles. Dug by Miller. Bartley goes right back to Miller in the middle. Great kill shot, but dug by Bott. St. Charles is going to give him a free ball back to Warrenton. Hankey digs. Bartley goes outside to Duncan.
Just couldn't get around it. She was a little late on there. Going for that swing kill on the outside, and she just couldn't get around to reach it.
Jennebacher sends it over. Bays with the dig. Nice pass to Bartley at the net. They go middle to Miller. Dug again by Bott. Free ball from the Pirates over to the Warrenton. Bartley goes to Miller. Free ball back to the Pirates. Bartley passes it to Rudiger. Pirates go outside to Basler again. She's able to kill it for the Pirates. They narrow the lead to 1 now. Kind of a long rally there.
Yeah, it was. Warrenton's just lacking that height up front to get up and block that ball. She gets barely getting their fingertips on it.
Jennebacher serves for the Pirates. She's a freshman playing varsity. Bartley gives it to Duncan. Dug by Bott. Pass outside to Jones. She tries an off-speed hit. Dug nicely by Rudiger. Back row to Hankey. She tries to find the donut, and she finds it. Point and a side out for the Big Red off of Kaylin Hankey. Excellent placement of the ball. Checking in for the first time for Warrenton, Abby Cackley, the senior outside hitter. Serving for the Big Red is Grace Rudiger. Her jump serve, rocket, handled by Bott. They go outside to Jones. Dug by Hankey. Free ball coming to the Pirates. They go middle. Dug by Rudiger. Miller sets to Cackley. Pirates get it. Out of system hit by the Pirates. Middle to Duncan. And she just floats it outside. Side out and point for the Pirates. Jaylee Deutschman checks back in for St. Charles. And she'll do the serving for the St. Charles High School. Deutschman's a junior. Her jump serve is in. Hankey digs it into the net. Rudiger can't fish it out. All tied up, 8-8 now. St. Charles has fought back from a 5-point deficit. Now it's taken and tied it. Deutschman looking to give the Pirates the lead here. Hankey with the dig. Rudiger sets back to Hankey. Her back row shot, dug. Pirates go to Jones, and she finds the hole. St. Charles takes their first lead of game one. Hankey with the dig. Rudiger sets outside the Miller. Free ball for the Pirates. They go back set to Jones. Dug nicely by Hankey. Rudiger sets. Free ball for the Pirates. They go middle. Rudiger with a great dig. St. Charles once again going to go outside. Missile fired by Rosie Kugley. Gets the Pirates another point and a 2-point lead. Good passing by the freshman Jennebacher there. Hankey digs. Rudiger goes back corner, but the Pirates get it. They go back to Kugley, dug by Rudiger. They go outside to Miller, and a little off balance there. Pirates take a 3-point lead, and Coach Nelson's going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break. Before you hit the road to the big game, make sure you're driving something you love. Gas Store Chevrolet has you covered. For over 28 years, the gas stores have been serving Warren, Lincoln, Montgomery, and St. Charles County with honest deals and hometown service. We're not just another dealership, we're the gas stores. And the gas stores are here full-time, working directly with you on sales, service, and body shop needs. No gimmicks, no hidden fees, just fair prices and a relaxed, friendly environment. From Truesdale to Wentzville, folks drive in for the Gasdorf experience. Shop online, swing by for a test drive, and see why we're built for all seasons. Gasdorf Chevrolet, where relationships matter and the customer always wins. Gasdorf Chevrolet, driven by family, trusted by yours. Coach, what does Warrenton need to do to get back into this?
They just need to tighten up a little bit. They're kind of all over the place right now. They're leaving the middle open and just keep pounding the ball like they are. They've had great hits. They just can't seem to find a hole.
Yeah, St. Charles is doing a good job of handling some of those tough spikes that we're trying to give out there.
Right. Keep trying those corners when they creep in on them.
Outside to Cackley. Hit quickly by Presley Philligan. She finds a hole in the Warrior defense.
Another serve. Another Doug. Rudiger outside. Hanky. Oh, into the net.
Sorry about that, folks. We lost the scoreboard. We've got to back up. 13-9. Pirates lead now. Dennebacher finds the back corner against the Warrior defense. 5-point lead now for St. Charles High School. Lily Bott, the senior libero, serving now for the Pirates. Into the net. Side out, point for Warrenton. Senior Zoe Duncan's going to serve for the Big Red. Into the game for Warrenton. Emma Klaus checks in.
Zoe Duncan has a 90% serve percentage in the league, so she's pretty accurate when she serves.
Her jump serve finds the court. Pirates struggle with it. Free ball for Warrenton. Pass to Rudiger. She goes back to Cackley. Tries to find the hole in the middle. St. Charles covers. They go outside to Jones. Roll shot taken by the Warriors. They go middle to Klaus. She's blocked. Warrenton recovers. Outside to Cackley. She's blocked. Cackley has it again. Rudiger goes outside to Hanky. Pirates dig that. They go back set to Jones. Dug by Duncan. Rudiger gets it off the rafters. And the Pirates get it at the net. Violet Lewis puts that one away. 15-10 now, the lead for the Pirates. Donovan comes into the game for Warrenton. Pirates substitution, Renata Restrepo checks in, and she'll serve for the Pirates. Miller digs. Rudiger batsecks to Klaus. Dug by the Pirates. Rudiger tries to find the hole. Pirates cover. And Rosie Kugelby shots blocked by Emma Klaus. We talked about her in the pregame. She's the leading blocker for the Big Red. Into the game now, Lila Bartley, senior setter. Into the net. Into the game for the Pirates, Grace Basler.
It's a very rare miss by Lila on that one. She's
their best top server, one of their top servers. Miller digs. Bartley goes outside to Rudiger. She hits it off the block, dug by the Pirates. They go outside to Basler, dug by Cackley. Middle to Klaus, and she tries to find the side court, but goes a little bit long, out of bounds. 17-11 lead now for St. Charles. Miller digs for Warrenton. Tight on the set, and the Pirates put it away. Grace Basler puts that one down. Basler is a junior outside hitter for the Pirates. She's got many of their kills so far here in game number 1. Rudiger with the dig. Outside to Hanky. Dug by the Pirates. Basler dinks it over and gets another Pirate point here. Kugelby still serving for St. Charles. Pirates have a tough time. Warrenton has a tough time with that one. Back to the Pirates. They go middle. Miller digs that. Bartley back sets to Rudiger. She goes cross court, but her shot goes long. 20-11 now for the Pirates. Jump serve. Handled by Rudiger, and she finds a hole in the Pirate defense. More of a defensive job there by Rudiger, but turned into an offensive point. And that stops the Pirates' run.
That was a protect my face moment there.
Kayla Hankey to serve for the Big Red. Trying to get the Warrenton back into this. Nice jump serve. Pirates have trouble with it. Free ball for Warrenton. Hankey digs. Bartley, middle to Klaus. She kills it. Nice in-system hitting there from Warrenton.
That's what they need right there, more of the short little right down the middle.
Let's see if they go back to it here. The old football adage, keep on doing the same play until they stop it and take it away from you.
Yep.
Pirates go middle. Dug by Bartley. Warrenton can't handle it. On the pass, 21-13, Pirates lead. Villagen checks back in for the Pirates. Lewis will do the serving. Late here in game number 1, Pirates have an 8-point lead. Donovan digs. Bartley goes back to Klaus. She goes cross court. Pirates go middle. Blocked nicely.
That was a great block.
Klaus and Rudiger put that one away for Warrenton. Klaus being a force again at the net. Duncan and Bays check back in for Warrenton. Bays will do the serving. Their jump serve. Handled by St. Charles. They go outside to Basler. Tight at the net. Warrenton comes up with it. Outside to Miller. Dug by the Pirates. They go middle free ball for Warrenton. Hankey digs. Goes outside to Miller. And her kill shot finds the floor. Warrenton getting back into this now. We're down by 8. Nailed it to 6 here.
It's really rare to see a left-handed hitter on the outside, on that side, on the left side. That seemed to be working for Warrenton.
Pirates have a tough time. And hit the ball under the net. 5-point lead now. Bays is getting the Warrenton back into it with some nice serving from the freshman. She sends a floater over. Pirates handle it. They go middle. A dink shot finds the court. Jenna Backer to Villagen. Gets a Pirate point. Jones checks back in for St. Charles. Jenna Backer to serve for the Pirates. Oh, and she finds an ace up her sleeve on that one. Miller digs. They go back to Miller in the middle. Blocked by the Pirates. And they're saying there was no block. It just went into the net. And the referees stopped play and agree with them.
Yep.
Game point here for St. Charles, 24-16. Miller with the dig. Probably goes outside to Duncan. Sir dinks off the block. Dug by the Pirates. Free ball for Warrenton. Bays goes outside to Rudiger. Dug by Jennebacher. They go outside to Jones. She's blocked. And I think it found the line. And they did find the line.
Who blocked that one?
That was Miller.
Oh.
Cackley checks in. Rudiger to serve for the Big Red. Game point number 2 for the Pirates. Rudiger goes cross court, and it hits off a Pirate hand I think she tried to pull back and not hit it, but she couldn't get out of the way of the ball because that ball was sailing out of bounds.
It's Grace's 7th ace on the season.
A little floater there handled by the Pirates. They go outside. Basler dug by Rudiger. Miller gets it over for Warrenton. Jennebacher goes outside to Basler. Dug by Rudiger. Hankey passes it to Miller. Jennebacher after the back row set. Over the net. That was a crazy one. What are they calling?
He returned.
Coach will need help with the umpire's signal.
He's redoing it. It's a reserve.
Interesting.
He didn't call the right. He didn't feel like calling that one, and he missed the call, most likely. So he's going to replay the point.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Glad you were here to explain that. Rudiger gets it over. Pirates go to Basler. She's blocked. Duncan and Miller with the block. Double teamed her. Warrenton getting back into this game here with some good blocking at the net.
That was on the ref call. That was a call that he should have called something, but didn't want to take the point away from the other person because he didn't call it and give the point to the other one. So
that's good. You can do that. Basler digs. Jennebacher goes outside to Jones. She sends it long. Warrenton saves off another game point. Big Redder on a roll behind Rudiger, and the Pirates are going to take their first timeout. Looking for your dream home or the perfect rental? Discover it with Hunter's Sake Investments. From charming townhomes to spacious single-family homes, we offer quality living in Warren and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail and warehouse options in Jonesburg, plus the Jonesburg Party Center. Ideal for showers, graduations, and more. Family-owned, locally rooted, and built on trust. We treat your home like our own home. Call Hunter's Sake Investments today, and let's build your future together. Hunter's Sake Investments, where Missouri finds home. Rudiger doing a really good job serving with the game on the line here.
Yes, she is. She's overall for the season, she's at a 95% serve rate. So that's
right?
Pretty good.
That's got to be tough back there. Knowing one little mistake and that's the game.
Yeah,
that's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, she's handled it well so far. Like I said, 95% rate.
95.
That's really outstanding. Dug by the Pirates. Jennebacher goes outside to Jones. And Jones gets the last point for the Pirates. They're going to take game number 1, 25-20. I'll tell you what, that freshman Jennebacher for St. Charles is really impressed me. She really sets the ball well for the Pirates.
Yes.
Some good outside hitting from a lot of their players, but I think a lot of that is given to the good sets by the freshmen.
Their setter's been pretty impressive, too.
On game day, it's all about teamwork, trust, and heart. At Main Street Real Estate, we bring that same spirit to every home journey. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, our hometown team is with you every step of the way. We believe real estate isn't just a transaction, it's a life-changing experience. That's why we stay in constant communication, deliver expert guidance, and work relentlessly to help you reach your goals. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton athletics and our community. Well, if you weren't here for the JV game, Warrenton won both the 2 games against the Pirates. Mm-hmm. Score were 25-21 in game 1 and 25-18 in game number 2. Seems like St. Charles does a really good job of covering the court as well.
Yes, they're very, very good at covering those holes. They're trying to go for a hole, and they're always there.
And it looks like they're doing it fundamentally too.
Yes, very. They're not out of rhythm. They're always the ball's right to them. And if one misses it, there's one right behind them, ready to go. Warrenton just needs to keep pounding the ball on the kills and keep limiting their attacking errors is what they need to do. And they've had some really good rallies. It's just sometimes come up very short.
Yes. And like you said, some of their attacks have been gone astray. A little long, a little bit out, wide, those type of things. I'm going to digress for one moment and give a shout-out to I used to go to St. Charles High School. I'm a Pirate graduate. And give a shout-out to my volleyball coach, the girls' volleyball coach at St. Charles High School, Mrs. Ruth Beardsley. She did a lot for Pirate volleyball, and she did club sports for St. Charles as well. And she was my English teacher, and she believed in me when a lot of other players and coaches kind of got down on me when I had injuries in high school. So it just really goes to show you what one person's belief can really turn somebody around. And she did that for me. So hope you're enjoying retirement, Mrs. Beardsley. All right, we're back to action. Referee's got everybody in position. Warriors look to get back into this. Donovan digs tight. And Rudiger tries to get it out of the net, but to no avail. St. Charles gets the lead here early. Renata Restrepo serving for the Pirates. Dug by Cackley. Rudiger sets. Back row to Miller. Pirates handle that. Jennebacher middle. Blocked by Klaus at the net. How many blocks does she have now?
That's 3 in the night for Klaus.
She's really doing well up there. Abby Cackley, the senior outside hitter, serving for Warrenton. Pirates have a tough time with that. Going to be a free ball for Warrenton. Cackley sets to Klaus, actually. Rudiger. Pirates go outside. Touch off of Donovan's hand. The ball goes long.
He was tipped anyway off a block, too. So even if she would have let it go, it would have still been.
Gotcha. Bartley into the game now for Warrenton. Rudiger handles the serve. Bartley sets to Klaus. Her kill shot goes off the block and finds the back corner. We're all tied up here 2-2.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just find some hands. I told my boys in the spring, just find a hand. Sometimes off their hands it'll go straight down or it'll go high. And a deflection changes everything.
Yep. Because people aren't ready for it. The momentum's going another way.
Yep.
Hankey serving now. Tough serve. Nice ace for Kaylin Hankey. Senior gives the Big Red the lead.
That's 22 aces for her on the season.
Wow.
She's number 2 in the conference, too, with aces.
Is that right? Yep. See if she can get another one. Pirates have a tough time with that. Free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger sets.
Yeah. Little offset.
Pirates. Jennebacher goes outside to Basler. Hankey with a great dig. Bartley goes to Miller. She set off the block for another one. Back-to-back for Miller now. Warrenton takes a 2-point lead. Hankey still serving. Miller had a good game last night. She was the player of the game for Warrenton last night. Jennebacher goes outside to Basler. Off the block with Klaus. Jennebacher tries to find the hole. Rudiger goes middle to Klaus. She just sails it a little bit wrong.
She's got to get up a little quicker, a little higher on that one. Slap that wrist down.
Lewis serves for St. Charles. And that goes into the net. Side out for Warrenton. Bays and Duncan check back in for the Big Red. Bays will serve. Pirates have a tough time with that. Dug out of the net by Jennebacher. Free ball for Warrenton. They give it back to the Pirates. Jennebacher goes middle. Dug nicely by Cackley, but it goes into the bleachers. Into the game for the Pirates, Malia Jones. Jennebacher to serve.
I was worried about that serve by base. He kept taking a long time. They only get 5 seconds.
Oh, is that right?
It was close. Yeah.
I did not know that. Miller with a nice dig. Back set to Hankey, and she fires it out long. All tied up now, 5-5. Warrenton got out to the early lead, and the Pirates have clawed their way back into this. And they have a tough time with the Jennebacher serve. She gets the ace.
It's your second one of the night.
Another one dug by Hankey that can't control the pass. 7-5 now for West St. Charles. Miller handles the serve. They go back to Miller on the pass. She's blocked. Warriors rally. Get it over. Blocked by the Pirates. Cackley with the save. Duncan goes back corner. Pirates handle it. Jennebacher goes to Jones. Her dink dug by Rudiger. Set to Miller. Dug by the Pirates' Basler. Jennebacher hustles. Long rally here. Warrenton goes outside to Rudiger. Off-speed hit. Dug by the Pirates. Hankey digs. Pass outside to Miller. Pirates go to Basler. She's dug by Warrenton. Rudiger passes outside to Miller. She kills it. Dug by St. Charles.
They are everywhere.
This is a long rally. Miller from the 6-foot line. Off the block. That seems to be the offense right now for Warrenton. Get the ball outside to Miller, and she let her hit it off the block. Cackley checks in for the Big Red. Rudiger to serve. Close one here early in game number 2. Nice jump serve. Pirates have trouble with it. Free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger goes back set to Cackley. She's blocked at the net by Basler. Point St. Charles. Into the game for the Pirates, Jaylee Deutschman. She'll serve. She serves from the left-hand side. And her ball finds the net on the floor. Macy Miller now to serve for Warrenton. Pirates dig. Rudiger goes outside to Hankey. Her ball tape ropes the line. Pirates say they didn't touch it. And referee calls it 4 hits. Lewis checks back in for St. Charles. Jones to serve. Free ball from Warrenton back to the Pirates. Jennebacher sets middle. Blocked by Duncan. Free ball for Duncan. Dug by the Pirates. They go outside to Basler. Dug by Bays in the back, and they can't control the pass. St. Charles has their largest lead here of game number 2, 10-7.
St. Charles just seems to be everywhere at just at the right time.
Their floor coverage is really impressive. Miller with a great dig. Rudiger goes outside to Cackley. Dug by Bott. They go to Jones. Bays. Rudiger backs at the Cackley. Off the block. Rudiger handles it. She goes back corner. Pirates are there. They go outside. And Kugelby sends that long. Warrenton point, and they get the serve. Duncan to serve. Klaus subs in for Bays. Duncan fired a rocket, and the Pirates cannot handle us on the pass. 9-10 now. Warrenton trails by 1. Another rocket from Duncan. 10-10.
Her 11th ace on the year.
Duncan's really firing it in there right now. Got the jump serve working well for the Big Red. And I announcer's jinx on that one. Meredith Donovan checks in for the Warriors. For the Pirates, Renata Restrepo checks in and she'll serve. She has a floater that causes problems for Warrenton. St. Charles takes a 2-point lead. Donovan with a nice pass set by Rudiger. Hankey kills it, dug by the Pirates. They go middle, and a little miscommunication from the Pirates as who is going to get the hit. Warrenton will take the points.
I take it you got it, play?
Yes. I got it, you got it, you got it, I got it. Cackley to serve now for the Big Red. Senior outside hitter fires one across court. Restrepo digs, set tight. Back to Donovan. Rudiger middle to Klaus off the block.
Wow.
And Pirates are there again. Miller with the dig for Warrenton. They go outside, no, middle to Klaus. And she's blocked by Lewis. Bartley's going to sub in for Warrenton. Basler for the Pirates. Kugeli to serve for St. Charles. Dug by Miller. Bartley with the set. Hankey tries to find the hole. Back to Warrenton. They go middle to Klaus, and she does find the hole. Another kill from Emma Klaus.
It's really hard to stop that quick kill.
Yeah, no
Right
time
down
to get
the
the block over there. Hankey with a tough serve. Pirates find a way to get it. They go outside to Basler, and she sails it long. Yeah, that middle hit there, and especially when she took it to the side, Klaus did on that last point. I mean, that's almost impossible to stop.
You're not going to get up quick enough to get that one.
Yeah. Hankey, another good serve. Restrepo can't handle it.
Ace. Another ace for Hankey on the night. Number 2.
She's got the Warriors a 1-point lead. They've battled back. Looking to extend here. Jennebacher sends it wide, but I think it went off the block. No, did not go off the block.
I heard something tip up there, but I guess.
Point Warrenton, they up by 2 now here. Hankey still serving. Pirates have trouble with the Hankey serve again. Free ball for the Warriors. Hankey passes. Klaus hits it out. Try to go to the middle again and just hit it wide. Presley Philogin checks in. Lewis to serve for the Pirates. Dug by Warrenton. They go outside to Miller. Into the block. Point St. Charles. The freshman Jennebacher got that one for the Pirates. All tied up 15-15. Good game here in game number 2. Close one. Donovan digs. Bartley sets outside to Miller. Off the block. Hankey digs that. They go back to Miller. Pirates control. They go tight to the net. Basler hits that down the line. And point Warrenton. Couldn't tell they called it into the net, but it was hit wide. Little stoppage of the play here. Referees are talking to the Lions people, trying to coach them up a little bit. Bott checks back in for St. Charles. The referees are going to do a little talking here.
That's hard sometimes for line judges to see it all the way on the other side. Sometimes it's...
Yeah, with the stands there, the standards there, that's tough to see.
It's one of those things where the judge line just ref on the side needs to make that call if he can see it, because it's hard to. That's a long ways away.
Right. Referee comes over and talks to the coaching staff from Warrenton, explaining what's going on. And St. Charles is serving. Maybe they're going to redo this, maybe? It's 15-15.
They're redoing it. They're redoing the point.
All right, still tied up 15-15. Lewis serving for St. Charles. So jump serve sails long. The old basketball saying here, the ball don't lie. 16-15, Big Red take the lead. Bays into the game, and she'll serve. Streppo digs, back set to Bott. The Warriors can't handle that. All tied up 16-16. Jones checks in for St. Charles. Freshman Jennebacher to serve for St. Charles. Dug by Miller. Bartley sets. Outside to Duncan. She hits it over the block. Dinks it down. Warrenton gets a 1-point lead. Nice set there from Bartley to Duncan. Give the assist to Bartley. Into the game, Grace Rudiger for Warrenton. She'll serve. And she sails that one over the back line. Side out point for the Pirates. 17-17. Jaylee Deutschman checks in, and she'll serve for St. Charles. Dug by Hankey. Rudiger back sets to Miller, and she hits it into the block. That's been the go-to offense for Warrenton. Let's see if they go back to Miller.
Miller's having another great game.
She is. Miller serve. Handled by St. Charles. Free ball. Rudiger tries to find the hole. Jennebacher passes out to Basler. I'm sorry, that was Kugli. Kugli hits it off of Warrenton. The ball goes out of bounds. 18-18. Lewis checks back in. Bott to serve for St. Charles. Bays has trouble with that serve. Duncan tried to save it, but ran into problems by the Warrenton bench. Warrenton's going to take a TO as St. Charles has taken the lead here late in game number 2. On the field, it's all about strategy. And execution. Off the field, same rules apply. At Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, we bring our A game to every home and business. With custom solutions, expert installs, and a reputation for getting it right the first time, we're your home field advantage for year-round comfort. Trusted across Warren County, we've got you covered. Home, business, or new construction. Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort wins every time. So St. Charles won the first game 25-20. Similar to last night, Warrenton started out slow, but they've been battling here in game number 2. Bot serving now for the Pirates. Hankey handles that, passes to Rudiger. Rudiger sets to Duncan. Duncan off the block. Dug by the Pirates. Rudiger tries to find a corner. Pirates are there. They set to Jones. She goes cross court and sends it. All tied up at 19 here. Game number 2. Duncan serving for the Big Red. Klaus checking in. Warriors need a run here late in game 2, 19-19. Duncan does a good job serving. They go outside to Kugli, and she puts that one down for the Pirates. Donovan in for the Warriors, in for the Pirates, Restrepo, and she'll serve.
Is this okay?
Restrepo gets her jump serve over the net. Donovan's going to give the ball to the Pirates. Jennebacher tight, blocked by Klaus. Klaus puts an end to that run by the Pirates, 20-20. Cackley to serve for the Big Red. She goes cross court. Restrepo has a tough time with it. And Jennebacher hits it out of bounds. Warriors retake the lead late here in game 2. 21-20. Pirates go outside to Kugli. Dug by Cackley. Rudiger sets it middle to Klaus. Pirates get it over on a couple tip shots.
Wow.
Jennebacher saved it, and Kugli just tipped it over. Fortunate set of circumstances there for St. Charles. Bartley checks back in for the Big Red. Basler for the Pirates. Kugli goes to serve. Hankey digs. Donovan gets it over for Warrenton. They go outside tight on the net. Rudiger gets to it and gets the point and the kill. Great job by Grace Rudiger to get the point for Warrenton. 1 point lead, 22-21. Senior Kaylin Hankey to serve. She's got a couple aces today. And that ball kind of curved on her. A little hook shot.
Yep.
Into the net, 22-22 now.
She's had many misses.
Violet Lewis now serving for St. Charles. Dug by Hankey, set by Bartley. She goes outside to Miller. Miller hits it off the block. Dug by the Pirates. Restrepo tries to save it, but to no avail. Point Warrenton. 1 point lead, 23-22. Duncan checks back in, as does Bays. Bays to serve. Bays gets it over. Pirates pass to Jennebacher. She goes middle. Bays digs. Hankey passes to Miller. Miller goes back corner. Pirates are there. Jennebacher sets back to Kugli. She sends it long. Warrenton's got a first game point here in game 2. St. Charles is going to call a timeout.
And try to ice her.
Let's take a quick commercial break. Need a roof that's built to last? Call the name Missouri Trust. Mike Brown Construction. With 25 years of experience, we deliver top-quality roofing backed by professional service and premium materials. From quick repairs to full installations, we treat every job like it's our own home. Why? Because we're not just contractors, we're your neighbors. And at Mike Brown Construction, your satisfaction is our success. So when it's time to raise the roof, raise your expectations. Call Mike Brown Construction, where quality meets integrity. So they're trying to ice the freshman here, huh?
Trying to ice her, yep. Let's see if she has ice in her veins.
Warriors lead by 2.
Again, getting close to that 5-second violation.
She does have ice in her veins. Pirates go outside. Oh. Jennebacher to Basler. Point goes to the Pirates. Jones checks in for St. Charles. Jennebacher to serve. Another freshman serving with the game on being close here. Miller digs. Bartley sets outside to Rudiger. She finds the hole. Donut for Rudiger and the win for the Big Red. They take game number 2, 25-23.
That's a good game. Keith, I noticed down there that Emma Eskew doesn't have her cast on anymore, so
really,
for the Warriors to get her back and have the Emma Towers in there, that'd be pretty. That
would be huge.
Yep.
You know, she heard it in the Jamboree, so that's been about 4 weeks.
Yep.
That's about right.
Yep. But she had a lot of big impact on with the Warriors last year as a freshman, so hoping to keep going this year for sophomore, but just didn't work out the Jamboree. But man, to get her back and Emma Klaus, that may be what Warrenton needs to get back on track.
Be a good 1-2 punch.
Yep, big stretch down the run, towards districts.
Yeah, she's dressed out and everything, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Love what you see, fired up about what you hear? Then why not make your brand part of the excitement? At the Warrenton Sports Network, we're more than just play-by-play. We're the heartbeat of local sports, celebrating the athletes, the fans, and the community that makes it all possible. Whether you're a small business looking to grow your reach or a proud supporter of Warrenton Athletics, there's a place for you here. You can reach a passionate local audience. You can support student athletes and hometown pride. We have flexible ad packages for every budget. If you're cheering from the stands, tuning in from home, or just want to see Warrenton thrive, your support matters. Let's team up and make some noise together. Advertise with us, support the game, grow your name. Contact the Warrenton County R3 School District office for more information. So all tied up, 1 game apiece. St. Charles won the first one 25-20. Warrenton takes the second game 25-23. Macy Miller came up big in game number 2 for Warrenton. Got a lot of kill shots, a couple blocks.
Yeah, she did really well.
Kills were going off the St. Charles block and finding the court. The seniors got the Warrenton back into this match. Referees are checking to make sure everybody's in the right place at the right time. Bartley's going to serve first for the Big Red.
Atlanta has 17 aces on the night, going into the night. 91% serve rate.
Bartley sends it over. Jennebacher goes outside to Kugli off the block. Jennebacher digs it. Free ball for Klaus. Dug by the Pirates. Kugli off the block.
There's
Donovan digs that well.
One ref's calling 4 hits.
Can you translate that for me?
The ref down here is calling 4 hits, but then you think she was in the net.
Gotcha.
But he was trying to signal 4 hits down here on St. Charles, so it still went Warriors' way either way.
Interesting. Warrenton leads early 1-0. Bartley sends it deep, but in. Pirates set. Rudiger goes cross court to Henke. She tries to find the donut. Pirates are there. They go outside to Kugli. She fires it off Donovan. All tied up at 1 here. Game number 3. Basler checks in for the Pirates.
Kugli's having a great game on kills.
Yeah, she doesn't look as tall as some of the other players, but she really gets up.
Yeah, she does.
Kugli serves, a jump serve, handled by the Warriors. Outside to Rudiger, she hits it and sends it just a little long. Kugli from the middle, handled by Donovan. Set to Klaus in the middle, dug by the Pirates. Basler tries to put it away. Miller digs for Warrenton. Back set to Rudiger, dug by the Pirates. Jennebacher goes middle. Miller digs for Warrenton. And I think they're going to call
net violation.
Net violation against Warrenton.
On Klaus, yep.
Kugli, Henke digs, but can't pass it. Pirates take an early 4-1 lead here in Game 3. That one finds the net and side out for Warrenton. Senior Henke to serve for the Big Red. They trail by 2 here in Game 3. Henke sends it over. Pirates have trouble with it. In tight to the net, and that's going to be a Warrior point.
My bad.
Pirates go outside to Basler. Rudiger sets middle to Klaus. She puts it down, but it sails just wide.
She had a couple of near misses this time.
Yeah. Villajon checks in for the Pirates. Bot to serve. Miller with a dig. Bartley sets. Henke goes for the donut. Pirates handle it. Basler with the outside hit. Henke digs. Back set to Henke. Pirates cover that. Jennebacher goes out to Basler. Free ball. Henke. Bartley sets to Klaus in the middle. Dug by the Pirates. Free ball coming to Warrenton. Donovan passes. They go outside to Miller. Miller with another off-the-block shot. That is working for the Warrenton tonight. Into the game for Warrenton, Bays and Duncan. Maya Bays to serve. The Big Red trail by 1 here in game 3. Kugli digs. Jennebacher sends it deep. Hankey digs for Warrenton. Rudiger gets it over. Set in tight. Warrenton blocks. Bays digs. Bartley sets to Duncan in the middle. And her shot sails wide. Malia Jones checks in for St. Charles. Jennebacher to serve. 6-4 lead for the Pirates. North a good dig. Bartley back sets to Rudiger. Pirates go outside to Jones. Dug by Bays. Bartley back sets to Rudiger again. Her kill is dug.
Oh.
Duncan at the net. Can't get the shot over.
Her eyes got really big on that one. She's ready to put that one down. She's lost sight of it right at the last minute.
Miller gets it over, and the Pirates can't handle it. Shapley comes in. Rudiger to serve. Pirates go outside to Basler. Dug by Rudiger. Cackley outside to Miller. Jennebacher with a dig. Pirates go outside to Basler. Off the block. Dug by Bays. Rudiger goes to Miller. Off the block again. Pirates try to dig. Another point from Macy Miller and the Big Red. Rudiger, the rocket. Pirates try to dig it and send it deep and out of bounds. Warriors fight back and tie this one up. It's been a good combination for them with Miller in the front row and Rudiger serving.
Yep.
They've accounted for a lot of the points tonight for Warrenton. Bott with a dig. Jennebacher back sets to Basler off the block.
And down.
Inbounds. Macy Miller and Zoe Duncan with the double team block there.
Like saying earlier, Keith, it's very rare to see a left-handed hitter on the left side because that ball has to cross her body as she's coming down. So usually she would play on the right side. So
interesting.
The ball gets in front of her before because it's really hard to swing across your body. Because it's sailing over, she has to it's got to hit it
right
on the outside of her hand.
Right.
So, but they seem to be waking to work over there.
That serve goes wide. Pirates get the side out and the point. Joey Deutschman checks in, and she'll be serving for St. Charles. All tied up 8-8. Deutschman hits it into the net. Warrenton gets the point and the side out, and Macy Miller will serve. Lefty sends it over. Tough one for the Pirates to handle. Jennebacher tries to go back row, and she finds a hole in the Warrior defense. All tied up at 9 now. Lewis checks back in for St. Charles. Philogin to serve for the Pirates. Top spin serve handled by Hankey. Rudiger sets in tight. Pirates. Jones puts that away.
Those are ones you don't want to miss, so you wait all your life for those.
Well, it's so tight to the net, you also got to be worried about getting into the net as well.
Mm-hmm.
You see her kind of hit it and then snap her arm back. Goes in with another top spin. Hankey handles that. Rudiger back sets to Duncan into the block. Pirates are able to dig it and find the hole in the Warrior defense. Kugli with that one. 2-point lead now for St. Charles. Warrenton's going to call a timeout, try to get a little composure here, get their defense set. Champions aren't just made on the playing field or court. At the Missouri Bank, we bring that same spirit to your finances. Since 1939, the Missouri Bank has been the hometown MVP, serving Warren County and beyond with cutting-edge banking and old-school integrity. Our mission, to deliver honest service, loyal support, and a rock-solid defense of your financial future. Whether you're chasing business goals or saving for your next big win, we're here to help you score. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. Two-point lead here for the Pirates here in Game 3. Tied 1 game apiece. Philligan sends it over for the Pirates, but doesn't get it over the net. Senior Zoe Duncan's going to serve for Warrenton. She's had a couple of rockets serving tonight. Klaus sort of getting back in for the Big Red. Another rocket from Duncan. Jennebacher goes outside to Kugli, sends it down the line. Rudiger digs. Outside to Hankey. Jennebacher gets to it, sends it long, but on the line. Whoa, what a tough one.
Wow, tough play.
Well-placed ball by the Pirates there. Donovan checks in for Warrenton. Restrepo checks in for the Pirates, and she'll serve. Hankey digs, Rudiger sets, and Warrenton can't get it over. Miller with a dig. Rudiger sets outside to Cackley off the block. Pirates try to dig, and they get it over. Donovan with a dig, and St. Charles hits it into the net. Great hustle by Meredith Donovan. Earns the Big Red the side out and the point.
That's a great play on St. Charles, too, to keep it off that net and back in. It's a really tough play on that one.
Bartley in, and she'll serve for Warrenton. She sends a rocket dug by the Pirates. Jennebacher goes outside to Kugli. She fires a missile, but over everybody's head. Point for Warrenton. They've trimmed the lead to 1 now. Here in game number 3. Bartley from the middle. Dug by the Pirates. They go back row, free ball. Donovan bumps. Bartley with the set. Klaus off the block. Pirates hustle. Free ball into the net. Good pass and set there from Warrenton. Klaus with a nice hit. St. Charles couldn't recover on that one. All tied up, 13-all. Another tough serve from Bartley. Back row to Restrepo. Donovan with the set. Bartley goes back set to Rudiger. Pirates handle it. Middle. And another one finds the back line. Victoria Lewis. Subbing in for the Pirates, Grace Basler. Serving for the Pirates is going to be Rosie Kugli. Miller with a dig. Bartley sets back to Miller from the back line. Pirates have trouble with it. Free ball for Warrenton. Bartley to Rudiger. Rudiger sets up to Klaus off the block and out of bounds. Nicely done by Emma Klaus. Give the assist to Rudiger. Warrenton ties it up 14-14. Hankey to serve for the Big Red. Pirates dig. They go outside to Basler. And she finds a knuckleball on her hit, and it finds the hole in the Warrenton defense.
So those mishits are like,
That was crazy. Because you don't expect the ball to move like that.
Oops.
Yeah. Bot serves for the Pirates. Bartley bumps it up to Rudiger. The Pirates can't handle that. Nice kill from Rudiger there. Ties it back up, 15 apiece.
Some of those golf shots where you get, oops, so you get lucky and hits the right spot at the right place.
Bays and Duncan back in for Warrenton. Bays to serve. Restrepo digs. Jennebacher sets outside the Basler off the block. Nicely dug by Bartley. Bartley has to get another one. Jennebacher finds the hole in the Warrenton defense. Jones back in for the Pirates. Jennebacher to serve. Miller with the dig. Bartley back sets to Rudiger. In. A kill from Grace Rudiger. Nice assist from Bartley on that one. In-system hitting gets Warrenton a point. All tied up 16-16. Cackley back in. Rudiger serves. Tough serve. Ace for Grace Rudiger. Warrenton regains the lead here, 17-16.
To third ace of the night.
Yeah, she's really, like I said, this lineup's in here right here with her serving and Miller at the front row.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to be Warrenton's best offensive threat. Another tough one. Pirates somehow get it over and find a hole in the Big Red defense.
That's hard to do because Grace is coming out to be a setter. She goes right by it, and so it's the second time that's happened like that.
Deutschman to serve for the Pirates. Dug by Hankey. Rudiger back sets to Miller. Lefty puts it off the block and another point. Miller's having herself a night.
She's
Senior's having a good one. 18-17 Warrenton leads.
on a long.
Well, that looked like it was close, but it was called out. Lewis checks back in for the Pirates.
It was very close.
Philogin to serve. Hankey with the bump. Rudiger with the set. Duncan tries to put it away. Pirates are able to get there. Free ball for Warrenton. Bays to Rudiger to Duncan. Pirates dig again. Tough passing. Free ball. Hankey bumps. Rudiger sets. She goes outside to Cackley. Pirates dig another one. Rudiger goes outside to Hankey. Jennebacher's there, sends it long, and it is out of bounds. Sends it deep. The Warrenton bench and coaches were screaming at him, let him know that was going to be long.
It's one of those plays where the new rule where she hit it twice because it hit off her arm, hit her shoulder, and went back out.
I'm glad you said that. I was wondering about that. I thought I missaw it or something.
Yeah.
All right, Warrenton leads here in Game 3, 19-18. Zoe Duncan. Jennebacher dinks it over. Dug by Warrenton. Hankey classifies the donut. They go outside to Jones. Dug by Rudiger, but can't keep it in play. Pirates tie it up 19-19. Meredith Donovan checks in for the Big Red. Restrepo for the Pirates, and she will serve. Another close game here in game 3. We're tied up one apiece. Donovan handles the bump. Set from Rudiger to Cackley. Restrepo digs. Outside to Kugli. Rudiger now in tight. Cackley gets it over, but that was 4 hits. Pirates take a 1-point lead now. Mace Miller. They go outside to Klaus in tight. Jennebacher gets the point for the Pirates.
Klaus is in the net.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right, Pirates take the 2-point lead late here in game 3. Not too late, though. Warrenton's got time to come back. Donovan digs. Cackley gets it over. Jennebacher sets middle. And Kugli can't get there in time. Warrenton gets the point in the side out.
A little miscue on that one.
Yeah. Bartley to serve now for the Big Red. She just checked in. Top spin serves over. Jennebacher goes outside to Kugli. She puts another one away. Jennebacher to Kugli has been a big threat in game 2 and 3 for St. Charles. Basler back in for the Pirates. Kugli to serve. 22-20. Hankey puts it away.
If she starts eating up, look out. Good serve.
In tight.
Blocked by Klaus again. Klaus stood with the kill. Outside. Dug by Hankey. Outside to Miller.
Dug by the Pirates. Basler off the block. Long rally here. Basler finds the point for the Pirates. 23-21.
And Klaus had 2 good blocks on there, but St. Charles is just right there to hit him right up every time.
Warrenton takes the timeout. The Warrenton Sports Network reminds you that at Gas Store Chevrolet, there are no gimmicks, no pressure, just fair prices and friendly faces. That's the Gastorf way every day. From the driveway to game day, Gastorf gets you there. Gastor Chevrolet, driven by family, trusted by yours.
We're just got to bear down right now.
Yeah, big defensive stand here. Still time to get back into this. Bot to serve here for the Pirates. Warrenton looking for the stop. Miller, Donovan. Rudiger gets it over. Jennebacher goes middle. Dug by Hankey. Bartley outside to Miller. Off the block, and another Macy Miller point. Give Bartley the assist. The Miller the kill. Warrenton trails by 1. Duncan back in. Bays back in. Bays to serve. Kugli has a tough time with it. Duncan puts it away. Warrenton ties it up. Warrenton's persevering again tonight here in game number 3.
These toe stands are gut-wrenching for coaches.
Triple handles it. Jennebacher goes deep. Hankey's there. Bartley backs that to Rudiger. Dug by the Pirates. They go outside to Basler. Dug by Hankey. Bartley goes across court to Miller. The lefty sends it just deep. That didn't miss by much.
No, it did not.
Pirates lead 24-23. Jones checks in. Jennebacher to sub. Warrenton needs to stop here. Hankey with a dig. Bartley sets to Duncan. Oh, she can't get it over the net. Comes up just a short. St. Charles is going to take game number 3. They lead 2-1 now. So St. Charles High School wins game 3, 25-23. They take a 2-1 lead. So if you missed the earlier games, St. Charles High School won the first one 25-20 behind the great passing of freshman Bryn Jennebacher. Warrenton took the second game 25-23 off the offensive prowess of Macy Miller. And then the third game went to St. Charles, another close one, 25-23. And that rally was really won by Rosie Kugli, who did a great job not only serving but hitting well for the Pirates. We are ready for game 4. We'll take a quick commercial break here. Whether you're scoring touchdowns or scoring the perfect home, Hunter's Sake Investments is your MVP. From new builds to cozy rentals, we've got winning properties across Warren and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail, warehouse, and even the Jonesburg Party Center. Perfect for your next shower, graduation party, or post-game celebrations. Locally owned, family operated, and always playing for the home team. Hunter's Sake Investments, where Missouri finds home.
I think Warrenton needs to keep going with that Miller, right? Keep using her off the block.
Yeah, I like to see them, make that a pattern, not just every now and then opportunity. Let's do that.
Yep. Or even going back to Emma Klaus right in the middle too, on the short one too. Just mix it up between the two of them.
Yep.
Keep St. Charles on their toes, because right now they're everywhere getting the ball.
Yeah, St. Charles covers the court better than I've seen anybody cover the court this year.
Mm-hmm.
And they aren't just doing one-arm stabs or pancakes to get the ball. I mean, they've got their feet planted and proper form, digging the ball.
Looks like Coach Nelson's going to change it up a little bit.
What do you see, Coach?
Rudiger's not out there right now. So it just looks like she just moved a couple of players around, I think, to keep the...
We're going to get Donovan to sub in here in a second.
Mm-hmm. In the minute after Warrenton serves, so they're going to have Miller and Klaus both in the front.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We haven't seen that yet. You're right.
They took that two-setter system out when Rudiger's in, because Lila Bartley usually sets.
Right.
So. But when Grace out there, they both can set, which is very nice.
Kugli sends it over, dug by Cackley. Middle to Hankey. She gets it over. Jennebacher goes middle to Lewis. Donovan tries to save it. And Cackley chases after, but they can't handle a pass. Pirates take a 1-0 lead here.
So you might be going to more of a defensive strategy by pulling in.
You have Cackley and Barkley out there. They're usually not out there together. Mm-hmm. All right, Miller digs. Bartley sets the Klaus on the outside. She fires one, dug by the Pirates. Back to Restrepo. Dug by Cackley. Middle to Klaus, dug by the Pirates. Jennebacher goes outside to Basler. Cackley's there. Miller outside to Hankey. Pirates are there again. Free ball for the Warrenton Warriors. Bartley sets middle to Klaus off the block. Jennebacher gets it over. Bartley dinks it. Pirates are there. Jennebacher goes outside to Basler off the block. Cackley with a great dig. Bartley backs sets to Miller. She fires one down the line. Pirates dig it, but they can't handle the passing. Another kill for Macy Miller.
That's 10 on the night for Macy Miller.
Picking up where she left off last night. Just tremendous play.
On that, Cackley had some great digs on that run.
She really did, yes. Good point. She serves that over. They go back line, back row.
Oh, what a shot.
Sue Kugli, her topspin finds the court. Presley Philogin checks in, the sophomore for the Pirates. Lily Bott, senior, serving for St. Charles. Miller outside to Hankey. She goes cross court, dug by the Pirates. Jennebacher goes to Basler. She fires it down the line, away from the double block of Klaus and Miller. Point St. Charles. Cackley with the dig, set from Bartley outside to Miller, off the block. Pirates can't handle it again.
Another one.
Macy Miller could do no wrong tonight. Kaylin Hankey to serve for the Big Red. She serves a knuckleball. Pirates have trouble with it. Free to Klaus, but Klaus puts it into the net. I think her momentum was carrying her backwards.
Yep. Yeah. Those ones you want to hit it over, but you're kind of in between. What do? Do you bump it and?
Well, in the air, it looks like a big fat meaty meatball.
Because it's going so slow. Yep.
Yep. All right, Jennebacher sends one over. Donovan with a good bump. Bartley outside, or middle to Miller, and she puts another down. Macy Miller kills that. Give the assist to Bartley. She's got a handful of assists tonight as well. Good job passing from Lila Bartley, the senior. Meredith Donovan and Zoe Duncan check in. Donovan's going to serve.
It's amazing what in system, when you're right where the setter is, will do so much for your team.
Sure showed there. Donovan gets serve. Pirates go back to Basler. She goes back corner. Warrenton goes back to Miller, and she couldn't get that one put away. Jaylee Deutschman checks in for the Pirates. She receives the gun. She'll serve. Bartley outside to Miller. Another one comes up just short.
The last two have been out of system too, so it makes it, like I said, makes it really tough when you're.
The timing's just not quite there.
You're just a little off because you're just being closer to the net. And just
Pirates send it over. Tough serve from Deutschman. That extends St. Charles' lead to 7-3. Largest lead here in Game 4. Donovan tries to get that. Ball goes astray. by the scorer's table. Bartley goes outside to Miller. She gets that over to Jennebacher. Pirates hustle to save that.
Wow. She came out of nowhere.
Back to Miller again. Dug by Bott. Incredible dig there. Hankey with the bump. Bartley middle to Duncan. She hammers it. Dug by Bott. Jennebacher goes back and finds a hole in the deep back corner of Warrenton. 9-3 lead. Coach Nelson's going to call timeout. On game day, it's all about teamwork, trust, and heart. At Main Street Real Estate, we bring that same spirit to every home journey. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, our hometown team is with you every step of the way. We believe real estate isn't just a transaction, it's a life-changing experience. That's why we stay in constant communication, deliver expert guidance, and work relentlessly to help you reach your goals. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton athletics and our community. Bartley sets middle to Duncan off the block. Duncan tries to save it unsuccessfully. Miller with the dig in tight to the net. Bartley tries to get it out, but can't do so. St. Charles 11-3 now. Deutschman's got the Pirates on a roll here in game number 4. Hankey with the dig. Bartley sets back to Hankey. Back shot killed. Pirates have trouble. Free ball for Warrenton. Bartley goes outside to Keckley off the block. Free ball. Keckley bumps it. Duncan gets it over. They go outside to Kugley, and she puts it away. 12-3. Coach Nelson not making any subs here in the 4th game. She's sticking with her seniors. Meredith Donovan digs. Bartley middle to Duncan. She gets it over. Pirates go outside to Basler. Blocked by Warrenton, but Pirates dig it again and send it over back corner. It's almost hard to believe they're able to get that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a tremendous effort.
Very, very aware.
I thought for sure that block was going to get down. 10-point lead now for the Pirates. Bartley goes back to Donovan. Her roll shot. This goes deep. (14-3) lead for the St. Charles. Jaylee Deutschman Jr.'s got the Pirates on a roll. Good dig by Donovan. Duncan can't get it over. Bartley back to Miller. Her left-handed shot, Doug. And Jennebacher finds the hole once again.
This is very, very strange setup she has going on here.
Tell you what, that Jennebacher, the freshman for the Pirates, she seems very intelligent.
so calm and collective as a freshman.
It's incredible. Donovan digs. Bartley goes outside to Cackley. Dug by the Pirates bot. Jennebacher goes back to Jones. Dug by Miller. Set from Duncan. Miller hammers away at it. Blocked by the Pirates. They go outside to Kugli. Puts another one away. I'm sorry, that wasn't Kugli. That was Deutschman. Oh, that was Kugli. I'm sorry. I was right the first time. Set to Miller. She goes back. Bryn Deutschman. Gennebacher could not handle that for the Pirates. Warrenton finally gets the side out. Mason Miller's to serve. Grace Rudiger checks in for Warrenton. Pirates go outside to Jones, dug by Hankey. Rudiger goes outside to Cackley, and she puts it away. Rudiger the assist, Cackley the kill. Warrenton looks to get something going here. Game number 4, trailing by 12. Good lefty serve there. Close to the line, Pirates have trouble. It'll be a free ball. Rudiger sets. Duncan in the middle. She hammers it home. Rudiger another assist. Duncan the kill.
There's a quick little spark in them there on those. On the Warrenton team.
That's what you want to see. Pirates go outside to Kugli, dug by Donovan. And passing is not going to work on that one. 12-point lead now for St. Charles. Lewis checks in for the Pirates. Philogen to serve. Hankey digs. Rudiger sets outside to Cackley. Dug by the Pirates. Duncan bumps it. Rudiger sets back to Miller. She goes back row. Pirates go outside to Kugli. She fires it cross court. Puts another one down. Kugli's really come on in games 2, 3, and 4 here for the Pirates. And that serve sails deep from Philogen. Side out Warrenton. Bot checks back in for the Pirates. Cackley to serve for Warrenton. Abby slides over to the left side to serve this one. She goes cross court. Jennebacher goes to Kugli. She fires it cross court. Cackley's there. Rudiger sets to Hankey. She fires it. And the Pirates can't handle it. Kill from Hankey. Rudiger the assist.
She's been quiet tonight. Hankey is. A couple games ago when the last time I was here, she was on one coming off that tournament down in Hillsborough.
Yeah, she's been serving well, but her hitting hasn't been as good as it was earlier. Coming off that tournament from Hillsborough. Cackley serves. Jennebacher goes to Kugli. She fires away. Cackley's there. Donovan sets to Hankey. And St. Charles is there to block that. 20-8. Restrepo checks in. Bays checks in for the Warriors. She'll serve. No, I'm sorry. Restrepo will serve. Nice bump from Miller. Pass to Duncan. She can't get it into court that time. Sails just a little bit long. 13-point lead for St. Charles. They lead 2-1 here in game 4. Miller digs. Rudiger passes to Hankey. In system, she fires it. Dug by Bott. Kugli off the top of the net. Miller tries to dig it. Bays hustles to get it. Rudiger gets it over. Duncan tries to get Pirates sneaking in. Pirates are there. Lewis hits. Rudiger goes outside to Hankey. Her kill shot dug by the Pirates. Middle to Lewis. Donovan's there. Hankey with another. Ball back to Warrenton. Hankey again. 3 in a row, and she fires that one. St. Charles tried to dig it, but Hankey just had too much heat on that one. I was wondering if she was getting tired. They went through her 3 times in a row. It
was
her best hit was the third one, though, so obviously she's not tired.
They're a little out of system on that one. That's why she has to go. When usually when out of system, you only have one option.
Right.
And that's the one. And that's what they did.
The one before, right in front of you. Yep.
It's hard to backset to the middle or the outside.
Duncan with the serve down the line. Tough serve for the Pirates to handle. They go outside to Kugli. Dug by Duncan. Rudiger goes back corner. Pirates are there. Free ball for Warrenton. Miller to Rudiger. She goes middle to Klaus. Off the block. Dug by Bott. And St. Charles off of Jennebacher's dink gets another point. Senior Rosie Kugli to serve for St. Charles. Rudiger goes back to Miller. Miller digs. Rudiger sets outside to Hankey again. Off the block. Donovan's there to save it. And the shot from Rudiger just goes a little bit astray outside the lines. 23-9 now. Late in game number 4. A little miscommunication from the Warriors there. Leads to game point for St. Charles. Hankey with the dig. Klaus to the hit in the middle, and that sails wide. St. Charles takes game number 4 and the match. They win game number 4 25-9. Well, the final whistle's blown, but your journey's just getting started. At Fastlane, we're all about keeping you moving, whether it's a quick bite, a fresh brewed coffee, or top-tier fuel. Fastlane delivers fast, friendly service every time with clean stores, everyday essentials, and smiles to match. We're your reliable stop across the region. So wherever the road takes you after game day or any day, refuel your day at Fastlane. Welcome in, folks, to the Fastlane postgame show, your front row seat to all the actions, analysis, and highlights from tonight's matchup. Powered by Fastlane, where convenience meets speed. We're breaking down every big play, standout performance, and game-changing moment. Whether you're tuning in from the bleachers or catching us on the go, we've got everything you need to relive the drama, celebrate the stars, and look ahead to what's next. So buckle up, because the Fastlane postgame show starts now. So if you missed what happened earlier, St. Charles won the first game 25-20. Warrenton won a close game 2, 25-23. St. Charles won a close game 3, 25-23. And then St. Charles really played well in game number 4. They won 25-9. Let's talk about our stars of the game, Coach. First of all, for Warrenton, Macy Miller.
Macy Miller.
What did you like about
far.
Macy?
Her kills. Yeah, I mean, she was just everywhere with her kills, her digs. She had 8 digs. I mean, she had 13 kills, 2 blocks. I mean, she was everywhere. She played a great game tonight.
Yes, standout performance from the senior, Macy Miller. St. Charles, you have to really give credit to their defense, first and foremost. Great play defensively. They cover the court well. Our number 2 star is going to be their senior, Rosie Kugli. a little bit on the diminutive size as far as height goes, but she really gets off the floor and kills the ball well.
Yeah, I was very shocked about her height compared to and the way she put the ball down. She did a nice job. And I was listening to the fans. They said they had 3 or 4 more or something.
I think she's close to a school record, for kills. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I saw that too. That she was really close to getting the school record. And so, like I said, for being height challenged,
yes,
she really has some hops.
Yes, she does.
And when she swings hard and goes and gets it. So she's their number 2 star. And I thought the number 1 star for the Pirates is actually their freshman, Bryn Jennebacher, because the offense really goes to her, and her ability to assist and get the sets to the girls on the outside was really a standout performance.
Absolutely. And as a freshman, I mean, the sky's the limit for her right now, and she's doing a great job for them. They keep building around her, and they'll be pretty tough to beat for the next coming years. But, yeah, her sets were right there. I mean, and her defense was great. I mean, she was just an all-around great player today.
You mentioned earlier she's calm and cool for a freshman, and her volleyball IQ is really off the charts.
Really up there.
Yep. So that's a wrap on tonight's Fastlane postgame show. Thanks for running the court with us through every bump set and spike scored. From clutch plays to unforgettable moments, we've covered it all, and the road ahead looks just as thrilling. The Big Red will be playing the Knights from Francis Howell North Thursday, 9:25 at Howell North in their new gymnasium. If you get a chance, make the trip out there and check out their new facilities in Warrenton Volleyball. The next Warrenton Sports Network broadcast will be Thursday when the football team travels to St. Charles West. Remember, that's a Thursday kickoff. It's usually a Friday, but because of the shortage of high school officials, the game's been moved to Thursday. They're asking everybody in the GAC to take one Thursday game, and that's Warrenton and St. Charles West. Warrenton looks to remain undefeated in conference play against St. Charles West. Until then, this is Keith Brown reminding you to stay fast, stay sharp, and we want to thank Coach Dildine for being with us, and we'll see you in the fast lane. Have a good night, everybody.